Niggas hit me in that inbox. What for Adam? Yeah. I just need a receiver to back him up, a little something, and a pick. I'll take that. Oh man.
When you say you need pro,
Yeah. A receiver and a pick. I'll take Marvin. How old is he?
30.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Aguilar? Damn, bro, my YouTube running so damn slow. I can't even. Hey, maybe you can do it. You can share it for me, bro. Yeah, can you get on YouTube real quick? On your phone. Go to TonySnow78721's. Do I got a live broadcast up? My shit running so slow. This shit weak, bro. I can't even connect to the Wi-Fi off my phone. My phone be tripping. It's paused. Like, can you see me moving and shit? Okay, well, share it to the page for me, bro.
Yeah.
100.
Touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
That's bullshit.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Now Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet.
Man, I need to sit up. That should have been a pick.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little
That should have been a motherfucking pick.
looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Rodgers on target to Valdez-Scantling. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
Went for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
That's a good job.
And I wanted to get there too.
Completion, and now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold him to 3. And Butker able to put this one through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up.
Hold on, let me put my young nigga in real quick, see what he do. My nigga done already went up to a 73. That nigga slow as shit, though. That nigga huge.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the 1st.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And complete, right side to Cook. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The quarterback got a nice little arm on him on the short.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And it's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now this time he'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So that sets up 2nd and 6.
Watch the slat. Watch the slat.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Out of the gun now on third down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Zadarius Smith gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also fourth down now. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Slam.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They start the drive with Cook. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run. Cook. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Push him back. Push him back. Switch.
Back to throw now on first down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Zadarius Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Kenny Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That's pulled in at the 32. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second down, it's Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Let's go.
To throw again. Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
To try again after the sack, Rodgers. Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
No, I'm in one right now.
Taken successfully. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Ready? 10 Lobo. Check right.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Watch one. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Leo. Twist. 5.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stage. Of the first half.
That's the takeaway. Now that's the takeaway. That's how the defense scores.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the pass.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Flushed out right. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms
Trey, what up, bro?
And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because
Damn, this is the play I've been looking for right here.
They were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Cousins. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And
oh my God, my nigga dropped that one.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
I can't hear you.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case,
what'd you say?
Let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense,
oh, yeah, they did. They,
turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and
what they said they were fixing.
In the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down.
Let's see if they nigga outrun my nigga like that.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go.
Yeah, well, shit, I'm playing lead game right now.
But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, no, he didn't. Thank you.
Jones hit and the ball's out. And this belongs to the Vikings. That is into the clear.
My defense always going to come up for me.
And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their
always going to do something.
You know, that's
they don't spark that offense.
How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
I'm eating and all that type of shit, though. I should have waited.
Get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
She told that nigga, hold on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a one-score game. Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people, so he learned great leverage while he was...
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of
That's
the
how you catch
football.
him.
He's taken down. Linval Joseph able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Taking it about the 36. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
This is not everything.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. A bullet throw is incomplete.
We're seeing these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The Vikings send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Rodgers now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed.
Nah, see, he probably in the game chat.
Up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch.
I'm in the game right now.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. That looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. From the 27, Rodgers. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Over the
Come on.
by Adams. And this is
Y'all
going to
supposed to
turn
be on
another
that.
first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams.
Damn.
Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are
Damn,
going
I
to
should have
stretch
waited to
that
play
lead
this
out
nigga,
further.
too.
No problem there on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Let's go. Let's go, Vikings. Come on, man. Let's do something, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Second down, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now this throw caught left side. That one goes for 24 yards.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. First down. Here's Cousins. The throw left side complete to Treadwell. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Cousins again. And Cook has it left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down. Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the red zone now, Cousins. And a little floater there is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Third and long for Cousins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Rodgers
he picked out one hand.
1st and 10 at the 20. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. On 1st down, it's Williams. Williams loses the football. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw, and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let him get away, but it does get away at 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Give him 8 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Cousins on 3rd and 2. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. The left side caught by Diggs. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing is Cousins. And he's going to be taken down.
What is line so weak?
Rashawn Gary in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
I'm playing the league game, bro.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
I'm playing the Packers with my Vikings. I'm over here losing like a motherfucker.
See this week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
I should have ate my food first.
Now Cousins. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
This for me, Greg.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
I'm mad I just lost this game. I was not supposed to lose this game.
A good start. It's a win here in week 1.
Why should I make the rest of it?
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games.
Hey, what's up with the Giants in your league,
This is the
JD?
exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
Oh. That nigga, why that other nigga still got his name Giants on there?
Pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here.
Man, look at my offensive yards, bro. That's
to stay
sweet.
home again next week. Meanwhile,